Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're sat at Phoenix North Junction, or Junction North. Phoenix Junction North. What would it be? Be that way round, wouldn't it? That train we're just seeing heading up north, as we are facing that way, is the one going to Chesapeake. We may be making a change to that today, as well as our services over on the west side of the map. I think it's time to get big boys running down the western corridor without oil, because they have a bit of a hill climb. In fact, they have the steepest hill climb on the map, so we need the power. Obviously we could double head the train with two of the Berkshires or something, but why not have big boys running on either side of the map? Now, if you guys would like a video, or like an ambient hour of just this camera, let me know in the comments and I'll make one. I will admit, I sat here for a while I was working on some channel stuff. It was lovely. It was kind of pleasant having this on in the background. So yeah, let me know. You'll also get a rough idea of how busy the map is. And if you don't want to watch a video, you could also download the this map, the save game, down in the description below. I update it occasionally. There's no point updating it after every little change, because that will be frustrating to have that downloading all the time. Alright, UI is up, and talking of big boys, it's the Eastern Corridor one. Which one is it? I guess we can hover over, can't we? Train 11, not Big Boy. Oh, what's Big Boy Ben doing up there? Or do you know what? I don't think we stuck the signal back in. Two heads for this, don't we? One way, yes please. Let's make sure, well, we don't want it too close. There we go. Ben, get yourself up there. Oh, and there goes our passenger train. Look at that. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, we're going to get some windows open, some figures going. This was another nice place to sit, by the way. Right, I sat here for a while with the camera as well, facing the other direction. But it looks rather nice when you sat. It was actually close to this junction over here. Yeah, but down, similar to how I had the camera before. But there we go. He's upching up to the signal, waiting for entry. So, we still have a problem. First off, I'm going to change just a few more tweaks to the line. Manage line. I would like our wait time to be 2 minutes. There we go, 120 seconds. Just so they stay here a bit longer. It shouldn't matter later on, but for now that would be lovely. Okay, let's get some windows open. What we're going to do is sit down here, because this is the thorn in our side currently. I mean, it's not its fault. No, it's not the factory's fault at all. I wouldn't say I caused the problem. It just never adapted to an ever-growing and ever-changing network. Let's get a few windows open. We start here, so we're going to get this one open, Palmdale. And then we're going to go and sit down and press fast forward and watch to see if things sort themselves out. We're also going to have some train views open, so it won't be completely devoid of action. We're having the whole chain open, guys. Yeah, there's the squeaky chemical plant. You get over that. Is that snapped to the side of the screen? Lovely. You get up there, you get there. And what else do we need? This is the end product, isn't it? We also want train 18. Oh, look at that. It's 8 and 18. That's wonderful. Didn't do that on purpose. That way we can keep an eye on where all of our stuff is. We're all set. We'll leave it like that for now. And we'll come sit down here, because this is the chemical plant down in the bottom left here, but currently it's very quiet. I will edit a lot of this out if necessary. What we need to do is make sure things start working. I have learned a few things though. Shipment, this one, the middle one on these information screens, does seem to suggest it has to be in transit, not waiting at a station and not sat at a platform. So it has to be in transit before it's considered being shipped. That's what it feels like anyway. After we spun round our other service, I mean, we could open these trucks as well. The other thing we could look on, where are we heading? That one. Yeah, we could keep an eye on that, but it sort of bounces around a lot. Yes! Or do you know what, guys? We're going to keep these windows open since they're pinned. We are a little bit overboard on our crude from these two places. So what we'll do is we'll just remove one truck off each, just to calm things down and so we don't overfill the lumber mill. So we'll get rid of you. Are you a different one? I think so, aren't you? Yeah, you should be heading the other way, I hope anyway. Yeah, you're a different colour. Right, get rid of one of those. I don't mind if these are overfilled. That's not the issue. This one hasn't got any demand at all. Well, it has. It's shipping a bit, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just a bit slower than that one. Obviously, the line rates could be different. Possibly should maybe balance them. Oh, yeah, they're way off, aren't they? Okay, so we'll remove one off here as well. The one that hasn't got goods on, though. Well, in fact, no. Ditch the goods. Our station is way over the top. Right, they're closer now. We might get a bit better balance. There's a few other things I'd like to check on today. I love this, where we can watch our trains heading around the map. The two different trains. We get a rough idea now, at the bottom there, of how our network is coping with all of our services running. Surprisingly, up at where we were at the beginning, isn't that busy still. No, it's really quiet at times. For a good 10-15 minutes there was nothing, and then all the trains came at once. But it varies because they're not all heading off at the same time every time. Right, so what we're waiting on here, back to the chemical plant, is our first delivery, and that is waiting on this train. Yes, it's still in there at the moment, but I believe we just dropped this guy, train 18, just dropped off, or is about to drop off. No, has dropped off a fresh load, and now it's off to the freight hub to drop off some oil. So what we've got to do now is see what that does for all of these windows. So we're going to hit fast forward. The goods factory is another part of the equation that we need to monitor. As long as we don't get down to this bottom threshold, that's all we need to worry about. There we go, guys. The chemical plant is back up and running. Now, although the goods factory may downgrade, entirely possible, and we could supply it differently as well with closer stuff. Let's see, if it goes to 20, yeah, there it goes, it's downgrading. But this is just a knock-on effect from the issues we had at the chemical plant, and it all originated from the refinery at some point, didn't it? That's what we found out last time. But what we've done is we've got that up and running. We'll need to check on some of the line rates for these as well, make sure we've got a little bit of headroom. I'm pointing at the screen, that's not going to help anybody, is it? Well, it helped me, bizarrely. But the oil freight, there we go, our line rate's up to 216 now. That means we're moving, and we've got a bit of room at either station to, well, all three stations, to extend these further if we need to. But yeah, 216, guys. There you go. And what are the trucks at? Grabbing. Plastics drayage, 185. That's not accurate, I don't think. I think we're closer to 200 plus. Might even be similar to our oil freight trains. So we're on the way back. I just noted. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention there because we've got it on fast forward. We're definitely fixed. Obvious that the goods factory would slow down. This might highlight some other issues though. We might be lacking on steel. Then we've got to head back all the way to the supply of our ores. we could be snarled up with not enough throughput heading to Athens freight hub. Although I will say they wait around a long time, don't they, the two big boys? So possibly not. We might be okay. There we go, guys. Another delivery of oil, and we're still delivering, aren't we? No, we've stopped delivering. I think that was the last delivery, possibly. But we're going to see an increase in that, in the delivery rates of our refined oil now. In fact, train 18 already has 128 on this, possibly the most I've ever seen in that regard. Right, tab, let's get you back down to normal speed. I think we're good there. We'll come back and check on this before the end, though. Make sure it is running. I was going to say to make sure the goods factory starts producing again. Well, there's the answer to that. Train 18 is about to leave. Do we have a truck with some goodies on it for you? Yep, another 4 there. We need that truck to come in, and I guess you've got 4 on, have you, as well? Oh, you've got 11 on. We've picked up quite a bit, haven't we? Oh, it's lovely to see. I love it when it's all fixed like that. This is perfect timing. Hello? Who is it? Barry24. Hit pause. Are they both together? Why are you both together? That scares me. Could have had a few kinks in the network, of course, but these two. This should be, yeah, Marcus. Marcus, I love the way you've both got numbers after your name. Barry24, Marcus 117. You guys are going to be big boys. What are you currently carrying? This would be the better one, wouldn't it? 408. So more than that. What's your length? Well, if we're going big boys, we can go a little bit longer. I'm glad Barry is on the way to our stations, because we'll get a rough idea if we can fit them in the station. We're a bit limited over near the river. Manage vehicle. Both of you. Replace. We're going to go just a straight replace. And we're going to get not the class 9000. Don't do it to them. Steam. Big boy. Add you on. Cargo. New tank cars. Do you know? Let's go for a different colour down here. 1, 2, 3. That looks good. How many do we want to go? It's like 406, wasn't it? And I can't remember the length of them. Details. What our current length is. Did I go past it? Yeah. 446 meters. Well, these are better anyway, aren't they? We're carrying more and we're shorter. So we'll keep going. There's bang on 446 meters. We do need to put a caboose on the back though, but that's we're talking not much in the way of adding to the length there. Should we go a couple more? 480? Go on, I want to do it. That's 480. We're going to have to check the length of stations though. Just down this end. Ready? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I think I coloured the caboose again. It's fine. Barry, you're looking all snazzy now as a big boy. And Marcus, the same for you. Same numbers, obviously. That's not how trains work. And you've got... I do like it in black, actually. Or it's supposed to be grey, but I do like it nonetheless. Yeah, that looks pleasant, doesn't it? Oh, you're looking sleek, guys. Right. You head off. Chesapeake. Oh. Yeah, you might grow and shrink a little bit like... I didn't mean to come over here. But you might grow and shrink a little bit like we had at Phoenix. Ooh, we'll have to go and check Phoenix's growth rate. We did a little... like a dip and then a grow and then a dip to see what happens next. Goods and fuel, I think we can get over here, but not yet. We've got to check on Barry and make sure he can get in the platforms that we've got down here. I guess we could fast forward it, can't we? I would like to fast forward it a little bit because I need to check on the situation with the logging, because it's a fun little experiment on how the game will handle 2 lines. Or 3 lines, but 2 different ways to get to the same industry. It should balance them out. That's what I'm hoping. There's a bit of action over at the station. I fast forwarded it a touch. There we go. We've got our iron train's looking a bit beat up. That's alright. It's only a short little shunter, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and there goes the stone train, which is a similar setup. We've got a caboose on the back of this one. And then we've got our new boxcar. Oh, yeah, it's Boxcar Joe. That's not his name. You are... What are you going to be picking up from here? Anything? No, I think you're just dropping off. Oh, then you do your little loop around there, don't you? That's right. This is another good place to sit. Oh, Barry. You're already pulling in. Goodness me, that didn't take long. Oh, yes, because you fast-forwarded it. Grand. What we need to do is just make sure your back end gets off the main line. And comfortably. Oh, yeah. In fact, you're over this switch. Oh, they're at that point anyway. You sat on the switch, but over the point. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, that will work. That will work, because you're not flipping around. You're heading forward. Next stop will be your final destination down here. And, do you know, I'm going to increase the length of this regardless, just for our brand new oil trains. We might as well, because I've noticed we've got enough room for one more. I'm going to stick the new tracks in because we'll eventually be upgrading these, but I won't do it in today's episode. I'll do that in between when I'm doing my tidy up of stuff. Yep, pleasant length. No one's getting in the way of anybody. There goes train 8. You're on the way back. Train 18. Did it leave? Goodness, it's left. Is that train 18 now? No, that's our coal train. Oh, there's train 18. If I'd have waited a few more seconds, we'd have seen it. Train 8. Well, that's a first. Our staging area is no longer required. Although, I mean, it's fine to be there, isn't it, for whatever reason. That's brilliant. And how much do we have waiting already? 68. And you're not even close. Well, you're sort of close. You've got a bit of a journey round there, haven't you? Well, that's increased production, hasn't it? The chemical plant. How you doing? You're on an upgrade. Guys, it happened. Yeah, by quite a chunk too. He's going to be level 3. What I'm hoping then is we settle at around level 3 for the time being, and then we can start improving everything else. Our coal train, where are you? I would like to steamify this. He's a bit of a long journey. He's less shuntery, isn't he? He's got quite the distance to go all the way down there. We are lacking on coal. Coal is our issue at the moment. We could maybe upgrade our trucks. Do you know, that would just be a simple increase, wouldn't it, for coal and iron. I mean, I might add another one on coal as well. So, managed vehicles. Let's get you upgraded with a bit more throughput, a bit more delivery. That would be, yeah, the dump truck. There we go. Get you on there. Yeah, that's going to be a bit more coal for you. We'll get matching iron managed vehicle. And we'll swap you over for dump trucks, but you'll be the correct colour. Oh, very shiny and new. No need to upgrade the oil. I think we're running fine there. What's going on over here? I just noticed a big cog. Is it a cog? Yes, a big cog. So we've got 108. 108 machines. Dear oh dear, that went through the roof, didn't it? Consumers. Yes, there we go, guys. Athens is really pushing for some machines. That's good to see. There goes Barry. That's who we need. No, don't forget you were supposed to upgrade this one as well, because this is going to be less time waiting. It's going to be off the tracks sooner. Let's get up your details. What do we need to meet roughly? Should we go 363 meters and just go from there? What's your current power? 3,000 brake horsepower. Let's get that information on the screen. 324 capacity, 50 miles an hour. That's going to go up to 75. 363. Yep, we got it. All of our information there. Thank you. Why? Why would you close that? Silly sausage. Don't do that. Is it going to crash the game if I leave that open? Right, Steam. It's got to be one of the ones that can do 80 or 75 plus, isn't it? Yeah, I mean 70 would be fine, but maybe we'll go with the unlettered. I mean, it's 87. I'll take it. That's fine. We're paying a little bit more than we should be. Cargo. What colour are your wagons? You're like a mixed bag, isn't it? Let's we'll put some standard colour on, and then we'll put some coaly coloured ones on as well. How long do we need to go? 363 meters. That's long, isn't it? Dear oh dear. Right, some of those, and then we'll put some more of those on just for the last couple. 370. Right, get rid of one of the coloured ones, and we'll stick the caboose on the back. Boom. There we go. Caboosified. We're at 365. We were at 2 meters shouldn't be a problem. We have a bit more power as well, thankfully, because we are going to be carrying 342 instead of 324. Oh, for anyone that likes numbers that dance together, then there you go. Let's get you replaced. We've steamified you quite a bit. You are carrying a little bit more, which is why we've got an empty or partially empty. Is it fully empty? Fully empty wagon at the back. But you are a nice steam train now, and away you go. That's good to see. Right, and you should be picking up a bit of speed. He is indeed. That is wonderful. Now, what do we have going on over this side? We need to check that Barry fits in. Palmdale is fluctuating now. Understandable, actually. We had that snafu, didn't we? With our mixed delivery service where it was held up in multiple places, especially down here. We had all that snarl up. So, yeah, that was a problem. And some of that is the goods. I just realised, yeah, we start up there for goods. Where are we? Yeah, we start here for goods. Just there. Providence Oil Well. And it ends, some of it, in Palmdale. Just there. It goes all the way down across to the Eastern Corridor, and then all the way back down, and then across to here, almost at the beginning. That's fantastic. Yeah, I like it when stuff is all over the map like that. Yeah, we still have our trains sat in here. Hopefully the upgraded... Yeah, I'm going to turn this off, I think, now. Yep, the upgraded oil... Not oil, coal, should help this situation. I think we're running out of coal. Yeah, we're not keeping up on coal. That's fine. We may have addressed that a little bit. Right, let's check on Barry's length. This will be rather important, won't it? And I'd like to go and check on Clearwater as well. So if we can't get, was it goods and fuel down that way? I think we can possibly do that. It'd be nice to upgrade that train as well. Get the new wagons on, because it occupies the... Oh, no, we've got plenty of room. Look at that. In fact, we could go a few more. Wonderful. Wonderful. Big, big boys. Oh, given that then, I know you're just leaving. It's fine. You'll have to carry some empties. But given that, what's your line rate or your guesstimation of a line rate here? I just want to see the fuel. There we go. The orange one. John Taylor, fuel corridor, 312. Well, we can go up to 400, I believe. So yes, we've got a bit of room. It depends if that takes it above. Edit those. We'll get a couple of standard colour on the back. And we'll shift that to the back. And do the same here. Oh, it's took us over half a kilometre again. It's beautiful. Right, we'll do that. The only problem we will have then is only just this situation here. But I did say I wouldn't mind moving that back. Yeah, a little further. we can actually drift in sooner, have this one as an exit. This wasn't planned. But then again, it kind of was, wasn't it? Because I wasn't sure whether we'd need to lengthen the platform or not. Right. Do I like that? I don't really. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get rid of this up to there. Up to that little junction-y bit. And we'll add us a drift off here. Like that. And we can... we don't need to go too fast into the station, do we? Let's slow us down to 50. Which is what it used to be. Then we can run parallel, can't we? And then we can get across that way. Not that we use that. But the option is there. So then that drifts off into there. This comes in like that. 40 should do. It's just a minor adjustment. And then this, I guess, can be up this end, can't it? Like that. 50. There we go. Like that. Now let's just see if adjust the line. Now you see we need a little waypoint down here. Which could be anything, really. Waypoints. What do we have? I mean, we could have one of these, couldn't we? Dwarf signal by the side of the track. It's kind of cool. We don't have any of those. Yeah, just put that down there. It's kind of cool, isn't it? And then we can route it via that. That's kind of nice. John Taylor Fuel Corridor. We need to adjust you slightly. After Chesapeake North, I guess that would be the one. Could you go off there instead so that your back end can hang over? That's all we need that for. It's no other reason. Lovely. We've got that changed. So we've increased the throughput there quite a bit. We'll need to check on it over time and make sure we're not waiting around too long. Our coal line rate 262. I think that's quite the increase, isn't it? Weren't we only at 170 something? Now that's all going to depend on our trucks. When was the last time these got an upgrade? Oh dear, there's old Farmer Joe trucks going on. That's not his name. No, you can't keep saying that for everything. Right. This would be a quick line rate boost, wouldn't it? 182, which used to be fine because it was 170 something before. But we need more. More dump truckage. There we go. Which gives us 323. Isn't that close? That I might have fluked that. No, that was only 262, but that hasn't done a run yet. You'll see the updates to these a lot sooner with higher frequency, as it doesn't readjust the line rate until it's left a station. So yeah, you'll see those update way more frequently. 262. I love the way that well, there you go, there's the numbers again, guys. 262, 362. We can always grow into the trucks, can't we? Well, that's the wrong one. 362. Wait. 327. No, it's all to pot now. It's actually not too far away, is it? Right then. Can we do something about Clearwater that isn't too terrible? Well, you've just left. First off, I think we're going to need to lengthen this train. The theory is they need goods and fuel. Fuel and goods can both be here, where he picks up all of his... Oh yeah, he's got a lot of stuff waiting for him. But we're going to speed him up as well. Now here's the thing. We unload fuel here. If we give him the option... What's going on down here? It's just busy. I might need to increase this. Yeah, and give him more options. But anyway, yeah. If we give them the option, they can deliver from fuel there that we already have. But I think that's all earmarked for down the way. Or from here, and we'll see what the game does. It'll be easy to tell. Which means we need to adjust this line, and then I guess we'll get on board the new train, since it's up this end anyway. First off, you're going to be longer by quite a bit. You're a short train at the moment. We need to rename this. This is going to be mixed freight now, isn't it? Clearwater mixed freight. There we go. And we're going to redo your consist. Manage vehicle. Do you have the right train on? Yeah, 507 does. It's fast enough. Well, actually, 507, we can just rebuild that, can't we? That'll be a lot easier. And we've got 10 of each on there. 507. Get you on there. Cargo, 10 of each. And we're going to need fuel wagons on there as well. So, that's the wrong one. That's a gondola. Boxcars. 10 of those. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, that many. 6. And then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 of those. And then we've got 6. So that's another 4 of these. I like them in the black colour. 1, 2, 4. That's 10 of those. What's your current length? We have to be careful about this. I'm just going overboard, aren't I? 280, you're currently 355. That's probably too many. We'll take one of those off and we'll leave that many on. How many do we have? 10 of those. Yeah, that should be enough, shouldn't it? 338. We've got to be really careful with the length of these. I think that'll be okay. Yes, possibly. You're going to have to fit fuel cars in too, Grand. One more less of those, because we need to take goods. I'm going to say one less of the box cars, and then we'll take 2. Ooh, not that colour. What colour can we have those? Let's go like a dark orange. There we go. 2 of those, and we'll stick the box cars at the back to protect. In fact, we'll stick them in between box cars. Caboose on the back, not in orange. No, we're going to have you in default colour. There we go. We'll have to see. 352 is a bit rough for this. Right, replace you though. Oh, yeah, good night. But you're a real train now. Look at you go. What is the length of this? And then we can work it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 10 will be 400, wouldn't it? Well, we're almost there, actually. Yeah, you're not far off. Where are you at the moment? 352? And, well, this is 360, isn't it? I might not need to get rid of those extra ones. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll leave it as... No, I'll tell you what. Is it going to be easier to... No, we're not going to do it, guys. Platforms. The track's slightly curved, isn't it? That's fine. Get rid of this. We'll sort this out. Take it back to there. Configure this again. Get you in there. We don't need these tracks extending. But I will. Get you extended. Get you extended. And we'll leave you... No. That'll do. That'll do. We'll get this hook back in. Tracks. Get you up there. No catenary. Checking. Yeah. A little bit of an extension now to that as well. Signals. We do need some signals back on here. One way, yes please. One there. And one there. Beautiful. And cargo platforms. Yeah, I don't care. We'll redo the buildings. I would like some more options for them. So they've got plenty of room to park up when it's a bit quiet. Yeah, we can fit a bit more storage on here. Don't delete the lot. Oh yeah, there we go. Bit more storage. Gotta love it. Little building there. Is that all we can squeeze in? Yeah, we'll leave them on that side. Well, actually, give them an outside path there. A couple of buildings there. Right, and then our lines here. Manage line. You can take anything, but the yellow's going to need to be boxcars because fuel's in the equation. Let's take this down to default, I think. 3 minutes. You are fine. These are now going to need to be boxcars. Manage vehicles. Flip those. You need to carry whatever. Oh, yes, we can have those as well. Get you with those. You need to be manage vehicle. Will match you with the side stakes. Manage line. Get you. You can be... What's this one? The blue one? I guess you're 3 and 4. And yellow, you are going to be 1 and 2. Well, this is the train we're going to get on at the end. We're going to go for a little trip up there. Which reminds me, we need a couple of crossing whistle board things. Waypoints. Oh, we got new ones. Where do these come from? Mid-century whistle posts. Keystone whistle post. Ooh. We want just the whistle board because that's the only one that's all the trains work with. We'll stick you just before the signal. There and there. And I've got another one up this end, haven't we? Stick you there and stick you there. There we go. Bit of extra whistling for our trains. Are you upgraded now? We did that, didn't we, last time out? Yes, you are upgraded. You're carrying quite a bit more. You are now have the ability to take all sorts of things, manage line, load fuel, load goods, given the option, unload fuel, unload goods. There we go, we have the option. And we'll finish off that jigsaw puzzle next time, as we need to set up something with fuel to give them the option to get down to there. Guys, things have been fixed, and now when we get back we'll have to check up on how our login's been doing, and we'll see how the game has been balancing. There we go. We'll quickly just see this upgrade, shall we? I may have hit fast forward. From completely stopped and broken to a level 3 in the space of an episode. Absolutely love that. Let's go and get on board our new train. Alright guys, we're on board the new service. It's not quite finished. We will finish it off next time out, but I enjoyed today a nice mixed bag of numbers, upgrading of trains, upgrading of line tweaking, I guess. Not really an upgrade, was it? No, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, because we upgraded our trains, we improved the line rate of quite a few of our services. And we'll probably have a go on the big boy soon as well. Anybody up for some cab rides? We can go for a bit of sped up cab ride, the time-lapsey type version. And we can go with just a full route as well, because they're lengthy. It'll probably be like a half an hour video. Oh, and there goes our workhorses carrying the oil up to Clearwater. Is it Clearwater? I want to say it's Clearwater. Those cities up there that we haven't touched yet until, well, we have now with Athens, they're going to get a bit of an upgrade as well. And that time is approaching fast. I will leave you on board this for a little bit. We're up by the nose, so you can see a little bit more. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.